Now it's time for Past Week, Next Week with Chris and Paul.
Welcome to the program, everybody. We like to start the show with a song that symbolizes and explains and wraps up the past week. So you're ready for the show. The real fun part of it is I play the song, and then the panel here, consisting of three very attractive gentlemen, they get to choose why I chose this particular number, this particular musical number.
Is it a musical number?
Yeah, okay.
So here is...
Thanks, Stephen Sondheim.
Here is Burning Down the House by the Talking Heads on Past Week, Next Week with Chris and Paul. Starring Boogie, introducing Dexter.
Okay, Burning Down the House. Of course, we could just look at it, isolated, like this song by itself, why would you pick it? Or we could think about you and your tendencies and what might drive you to a song like this.
Okay.
Sometimes on this show, it seems as if Paul is not happy with what's going on in this country.
Yeah.
Politically.
The political environment.
Yeah. So, okay. All right. We figured it out.
So we're on the right track.
Well, you guys are like master detectives.
Yes.
Sherlock Holmes and Bruce Wayne sitting here right in front of me.
I like that.
Yeah. Nancy Drew and Policewoman.
Cagney and Laser.
Yeah. This is just a good... this is what is going on the last 100 days.
Yeah.
100 days is a big deal, evidently.
Apparently. Yeah. Saw some interviews about the 100 days.
Were they just all 100 days? We love it.
It was a little bit like that. Yeah.
Is anyone alive that was with us during the first 100 days deal? What I mean is FDR did a lot in 100 days.
Right.
It's all reference back to him. I think that was in 1846. I'm not sure. Remember, actually, 1932.
Yeah.
I know history. I listened in civics class.
Whoa,
but
you did.
That's a long time ago, and
Yeah.
no one's ever really done that.
Almost 100 years ago.
But they're all, 100 days. We got to have a special. Let's get Stephen A. Smith on here, too. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
100 days.
Whew. I'm very uncomfortable. Yeah.
So, how the 100 days go, you think?
I think as with about everything in this country now, it completely depends on which side of the divide that you're
interesting.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, there's not just some factual things to say.
Oh, I think there are. Yes. I think there are some factual things to say it's been terrifying.
A mitigating disaster?
Yeah.
If you have a different opinion from Chris or from me that it's a mitigating disaster, please give us a call at 913-735-0060. I'd love to know
Would you?
what people who think it's...
Yeah.
We're going to get a call from our good friend Murphy Murph.
Oh, we are?
He's going to go, we got another liberal government from Canada. It's worked out great for us.
Oh, to beat Murph right now.
Dang.
I'm telling you.
Right now? What are you talking about? Always.
I know.
I gotta pull up the YouTube.
Yeah, are you going to pull and yank it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'm just gonna kind of ease it out right here.
As you're doing that, that was the Talking Heads with Burning Down the House to sum up the past week. Welcome to Past Week Next Week with Chris and Paul, starring Boogie and introducing the Texter.
I'm Chris.
I'm Paul.
What's up, suckers? Today is Sunday, May 4th, for all you Star Wars nerds. May the 4th be with you.
Oh.
Huh?
Would you mind saying who you are when you say your, at least at sometimes say like my name is Paul.
My name is Boogie.
Okay. The deep dive seems to get confused on our voices.
I
want to give them a signal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea.
So they know who it is. And I know a lot of our listeners
So Electric Girl can't get it right.
Yeah, I know a lot of our listeners are like, can't you all be Boogie? But we can't be.
No.
Okay?
Got it.
So anyway, I'm Paul. This is a show where we review the most important things from the past week and get you ready for the next week. It's your one-stop program to keep you updated. It's a real week review. Just listen to us. You won't need any other information outlet. That's our guarantee. Thanks for listening to us online at kctkradio.com or the YouTube live page at KCTK Radio page. It's easier to use the KCTK Radio smartphone app. Now, we had a little technical difficulty, but we got it all fixed up, except we have a listener saying, oh, good, he's saying it's on now.
Oh, good. Okay.
Good, he's using the app. The listener, so I came down to the studio, and the app was like offline.
Oh,
like,
no.
what gives? So I had to go through there, and so one of our great listeners told us my KCTK app is not working. I paid a lot of fucking money for this app. So we
I'd
apologize.
be pissed too if I were him.
I
And,
would, yeah.
We will be sending you a refund in the mail.
Oh, that's nice of us.
Yes. So anyway, thanks for listening to us. If you don't have that app, you can download it for free right now, although other people had to pay. You can join the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We welcome your participation. Coming up, we have weekly news quiz, pop culture update, incredible special feature, which is...
We have, what, I don't know. What's our, irritations.
It's called What's Bugging You.
Okay, yeah. What grinds my gears?
No, it's called What's Bugging You.
Oh, what's bugging me?
Grind Your Gears is kind of that's someone else's trademark.
Oh, okay, yes.
Did you know that too, Boogie?
What grinds my gears?
Were you aware of our special feature?
Yeah, I just saw it on the paper here about 30 seconds ago.
Excellent. Oh, okay. These guys are consistent with your prep. I appreciate that. And have headlines and predictions and much, much more. But we do like to start the show with knowing what's going on with our friends and what they've been up to. I'm excited to hear that. I haven't seen you guys really since Thursday.
Yeah.
So I like how he gets afraid and offended to take what grinds my gears, but he plays What's Up With That. That he's not afraid to play.
Yeah. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, Chris, tell us what's going on with that. What's up with that?
Well, first thing that's up, I just want to acknowledge and thank Amy and Murph. They're listening live on YouTube right now. I'll try and pay more attention to the chat that goes on so that we can insert anything that they say, because you know it's going to be more cogent and appropriate than anything we say.
Way smarter.
Now, will they be giving us a call saying why Trump did a good job?
With these particular two, I'm guessing not.
Okay,
But
okay.
I've been surprised before, so, we'll
Fair
see.
enough.
I like to throw out something. You know, in debate class, like you go in a hat and you pick whether you are for.
Are you talking about your gifted program?
Yeah. So anyway, Chris.
Yes.
Remember in debate class, in debate class, like you get a topic, and one side has to be for or against it.
Right.
And the purpose of debate class is so you practice your skills, and so you go in and you pick whether you're for or against the topic, whether you truly are or not.
Yeah.
I like to throw out to Murph and Amy, come up with a reason that Trump did a great job in the first 100 days.
Wow.
As though you're in debate class, whether you believe it or not, but that's your assignment.
Okay, let's see what they do here.
I'm disagreeing with this whole premise.
Why?
Well, I don't want to go off on a rant, but how we ruined a generation of kids with having that. They have no convictions whatsoever.
Right.
Also, me and Chris were the worst debaters that ever lived in the history of time.
That's undebatable.
Number three,
Was it for that reason?
Amy was so cool in school, she didn't even talk to the debaters, okay? So she don't know.
Oh, so okay.
And Murphy's up there with a good liberal government. He's loving life.
So we don't want
But
to taint him.
so if they want to do it, they can, but the challenge.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, just drop a couple of lines in the chat that Chris is looking at. Of
You know who will do good at this is the
oh
texter.
no, texture.
Yeah, he's good. He's probably in a red state right now.
Love it.
Deep in
And,
red
and loving it.
Yeah. So anyway, Chris, everyone was wondering what's up with that.
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me, hey, Chris, what's up with that?
Okay.
Yeah, so, nice little week. Really kind of picked up steam towards the end. So Thursday, I got to go to a happy hour.
Steam.
And I got to see you two guys there.
Oh,
Yeah, very nice. Old bunch of T-Mobile folks / Sprint people getting together. Barb, who was the leader of T-Mobile University for many years now.
She was the leader person?
Yeah.
Like the vice president of it?
Yeah, senior director, vice president, something
I
like
never
that.
knew her before, and she was immediately impressive.
Impressive?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Barb's great people.
Very good.
She is.
Yeah.
So she, unfortunately, her position's been moved to across the country, and so she's gotten laid off. And but great time to see people from over the years throughout my 20 plus years at Sprint / T-Mobile. A little sobering just to see for some of us how long we have been at that company and like gone through all of our adult lives together. It's kind of crazy.
Now, back in the day, Sprint University or University of Excellence did not have people that were impressive.
Right.
I'm more impressed with her by meeting her for 5 minutes
Yes.
than
Yeah.
people, I don't want to say their name, D. Fogelman or
Oh, wow.
or S. Price
Yeah.
or any of these.
ouch.
Just,
Hope they're not listening.
well, they destroyed a once proud United Telecom company. So,
Yeah. Yeah. And also, Barb, so I was talking to her there. You guys know I don't have a job. And she's like, so what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, I'm looking for other learning leader positions, but I'm also interested in maybe contracting and doing training. And then Friday morning, Barb texts me, hey, Chris, after you left, I talked to this woman. She works for a company in Lenexa. They're looking for someone to do soft skills training. Can I connect you to? So nice. So
Wow.
very nice and supportive. And so,
Great people, man.
yeah. Yeah. So that was
more
nice.
helpful than those two people I ever mentioned in their history of their career.
Right. Right. So,
Also, don't hold a grudge, people. It's not good for you.
no. Bitterness only hurts the vessel that carries it.
That's true.
Yeah. So that was fun. It was good to hang out with you guys
sure
outside of the podcast.
Yeah, we're all business here and like formal.
To actually be able to let our hair down a
Yeah,
little bit. So
Say bad words.
that was fun. Want to give a shout out to the texter. He connected me with a handyman who, as we speak, is rescreening our screened-in porch.
Nice.
It's needed it for a while, and so anyway, thank you, texter.
Do you think he could do touch-up paint on my house?
I'm sure he could.
Okay, let me have his number if it's okay with the texter. I'll ask the texter.
Yeah,
directly.
ask the texter. It's his friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Abby had her birthday on Friday, so just
She sure
a
did.
happy 23rd birthday to Abby. Did not get to see her, which is kind of weird, you know. She had a day Friday with a little special someone in her life, and then she had 3 friends from Kansas City go visit, and they're spending the weekend with her and having fun. So
Nice.
she don't need her dad to have fun
No,
anymore.
she doesn't.
No, she just
Screw you, Dad.
needs me to send her money and say happy birthday and leave her alone. So that
That's
hurts.
nice.
Molly's in New York City for the
New York City.
Get a rope. For the relaunch of the Slice Soda brand.
Delicious.
Wow.
So yeah, out there they're having a bunch of marketing events, and Molly's documenting and sent me a picture of human feces on a subway platform.
That's nice.
Well,
Isn't that sweet?
that's art. That is
Yeah.
art in its purest form.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was Art that left the load there.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm going to get you guys' opinion on something. Last night, we went to celebrate our niece Avery's birthday. Avery was turning 13 and went to dinner at Red Robin.
I like Red Robin.
Yum.
Yep.
And I was amazed at how many couples without kids were walking in to have dinner at Red Robin.
Interesting.
Would you guys go to Red Robin without children?
Well, that's a good question.
I think I would in a heartbeat.
You would, okay.
Yeah, you think Red Robin is a kiddie environment?
I do, yeah. Now, like I said, there were several couples, but it was mostly tables with kids there. They have good food, don't get me wrong. I had some wings that were very tasty.
Yeah.
And normally I get the bonsai burger, which is always good. But I just thought, I don't think I would go to Red Robin. There's just so many other choices. I would pick something else.
Well, they're known for burgers, right?
Yeah.
And onion rings and stuff. Where would you go?
Man, if I was wanting just a good burger, boy, that's a great question. Maybe the Smash Burger food truck on Nolan Road. Mm-hmm. Five Guys, even.
Mm-hmm. I like Five Guys a lot.
Yeah, Five Guys is good. I don't go there a lot, but the Westport Flea Market Bar and Grill.
Okay.
Delicious burgers.
Yeah.
I think my answer is going to have to be that I would go to Red Robin's.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
As an empty nester,
Yeah.
I would still go there.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know, maybe I have an issue because when my kids were young, I think it was Tuesday night was Kids Eat Free at Red Robin, and we did it a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that may be it.
Yeah.
I've never thought of it exclusively as a kid joint.
Really? I don't know why. I always
Interesting.
have. You walk in and they've got balloons up front for the kids and crane games. I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, not like Chuck E. Cheese for kids, but maybe in between Chuck E. Cheese and, I don't
Interesting.
know, 54th Street.
I love questions like that. It makes me think.
Yeah.
This is more than I've thought on this podcast for
See?
centuries.
I'm glad I could, tickle your amygdala.
Well, thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Anything else going on with you?
I think that's about it.
I hate you so much.
Why?
Let's move quickly
Tickling
to
the amygdala.
Boogie.
Oh man. What's up, suckers?
Yeah.
What did I do this week? The first half of the week was just kind of meh, I think. And Chris is right. Then getting towards the end of the week, things started to pick up, as well as did my anxiety with those things.
Oh boy. Oh no.
So we had the big thing on Thursday that we all went to. And so before that one, we had a happy hour on campus. And so I went to that.
Oh.
Anxiety is up because, everybody's just around and acting like they like each other and interested. I'm thinking I'm going to go to that, have a drink before I go to the second happy hour to like calm me down.
Yeah.
Made it worse.
Oh no.
I get to this happy hour with Barb, which lovely to see Barb. God, she's just awesome, man. Great personal relationship.
Can you
with her.
start a company we all can work at?
I'm thinking about asking her that, like, hey, if you start your own shit, we could put together the Avengers.
Yes. Would she be willing to buy KCTK Radio?
I'd
think
work
last-
for Barb again in a heartbeat.
Same.
not ever meeting her before, last week I'm like, she can work at KCTK Radio. No, she needs to own and run.
Yeah,
And maybe the app would work for our listener.
maybe.
I wouldn't go that far.
So anyway, get to that, and, a lot of good people, but still my anxiety is just through the roof.
Oh man.
Had a drink there. Well, whatever. After that, I meet two of my close buddies at Ugly Joe's.
Indeed.
So it's a lot of interactivity
I thought it was
for me.
called Ugly Jacks.
Ugly Joe's.
Oh, I'm calling it Ugly
You
Jacks.
J-
from now on.
You can change that J. So, no, seriously. So met you guys over at Ugly Joe's afterwards, and that actually helped me a little bit.
Oh, good.
I'm really curious, and you don't have to answer this question, but I'm curious to know if you've ever talked to anybody or looked at ways to handle your anxiety, because the way you handle it, I don't even know if you know this, it never comes across as rude or fearful. It's just like, this guy's cool, man. Look at him. He's saying, "Hey guys, I gotta go." This guy's so cool. Am I right, Chris?
Yes.
That's how he handles it.
Yeah.
But really, he just
Really?
wants
Is that what you're
He
thinking?
really just wants to leave. But you've always come over. It's just like that guy's a cool guy. Look at him. He's too busy to talk to like me or other people.
Well, and we even,
You know what I mean?
yeah, we got a picture of me, you, Greg, and Velvy at a table. And in that picture, Boogie's in the background, and he's just mixing it up, having fun. We're like the dorks sitting by ourselves at a table. You're in the mix. You're making stuff happen.
That is hilarious because in my mind, like what you see is completely different. In my mind, I'm thinking, "Oh Jesus Christ, I'm literally about to have a stroke. I have to get the fuck out of here."
I'm sorry.
as
you
soon
you
as
having
possible.
a stroke is not funny. I shouldn't.
No, it kind of is. It kind of is because you guys think I look cool.
Yes.
But I'm like, I am about to have a stroke any second.
Yeah, to me, it looks like Boogie's the belle of the ball, and we're the 9th grade nerds from 16 Candles that are standing on the side of the gym.
You know what it
during
reminds
the
me of?
dance.
It's like a after show or pre-show of Taylor Swift. We're all waiting and we're like a bunch of dorks, and then the star comes in and says hello to everybody, and then they leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, that was Boogie.
Yeah, he was in our picture. Did you get a picture
He
with
was
him?
in our
No, but I
picture.
got behind him.
That's funny. That is funny. Well, thank you guys.
So it's interesting how you handle, not you, but you as general people, how they handle their own
Anxiety
or whatever that is.
Oh, well.
So you handle it. I don't know if you handle it well. I would just say that.
Well-
but you don't come across rude or anything, which is probably would be against your character if you did that.
Yeah, and I think that's actually part of the anxiety is that I still care about how it looks.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to like manage that along with the I need to get the fuck out of here at the same time. And so that actually adds to it.
If it makes you feel better, Amy says, "Here you Boogie, anxiety through the roof."
Yeah.
So you're not alone.
Thank
So
you.
let me see if I got this right. These two people I would put in the cool category. And I don't suffer with anxiety as much. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should.
It might make you cooler. Well, I have a lot of
cool-
anxiety
it'd be
too,
cooler if you did. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that kind of negates that whole premise.
It'd be cooler if you did.
Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, so thank you guys because meeting up with you after 2 back-to-back happy hours help bring me down a little bit.
Wow.
Good.
So then anyway, the next day everything was fine. I actually went to go see
Oh, can we go back to that?
to what?
Because we had our little extra happy hour,
Yeah.
and you didn't want to eat anything because your lovely wife was making you food.
Yes. I didn't eat anything at Barb's happy hour, and I didn't eat anything with you guys because my lovely wife made me stuffed bell peppers.
Wow.
Oh,
Now,
man,
Chris,
that takes me back.
It was so good.
Chris, you ordered some food there.
I
right?
did, yes.
So I had the chicken sandwich. You had.
I had the carnivore pizza.
Oh, how was it?
It was really good. For a little bar pizza, it was tasty.
How much was it?
Well, and the fact that the price for me
What?
Oh, God. Did we really just make this whole U-turn? Okay, go ahead. Let's get over with.
someone was kind enough to pick up my tab because I don't have a job.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
We're bringing up every single time I pick up a tab because it just doesn't happen that often. I can hear our listener who had trouble with the app yelling right now, "You've never picked up a tab in your life."
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so
thank you very much.
anyway.
That was very kind.
It sure was.
Oh, boy.
Okay, anyway. So anyway, after that time.
Okay, so anyway, Friday went to go see Thunderbolts. It's really good.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's for me the best thing that Marvel's put out since probably Endgame.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Even the Spideys? You didn't like the Spideys?
Oh, that last Spidey was really good where they all showed up. So it wasn't as good as that, but it was really good. It was really good. Yeah, it was good. Going to see it worthy. Good.
No, she's talking to the dog.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Good to know. I want to see that. So
Yeah,
I do
it's
too.
good. It's really good. Boogie and I watched Train to Busan, which is a really good.
Oh, I've seen it. It's a Korean movie.
Yeah, it was really good. I'd been hearing about it for a while, and it was really good. We finished. It's a love thing. Oh. Okay, so keep that playing.
Okay.
We finished The Pit.
Oh.
Which I gotta say, as far as TV shows go, The Pit was like, it was written for me. And this is what I mean. It, like, every episode is non-stop. Like, non-stop movement. Like, there's no bullshit. Like, every episode is literally in the pit. They don't go out of the hospital. You don't get a bunch of
loved it.
You don't get a bunch of backstory or love stories
interest,
and all this. It's no bullshit.
Yes.
Everything happens, and it happens in the course of one long ass day.
I love that about it.
I loved it. I loved it. So anyway,
And the acting was great because they were stressed in the moment, and then as real medical professionals, or really anyone that does anything, they move on to the next thing.
they move on
because you have to.
I said like 3 or 4 times during the show, like that was just a masterclass of giving and receiving feedback. Like they would cuss each other out, figure it out, get past it, move on to the next patient because you didn't have time for bullshit. And I'm like,
have you seen? Now you're a millionaire. You have HBO,
Right,
Max.
I do.
So do you? Have you watched that?
I have not.
Okay, I know the texter has, and he can't afford it. Don't you kind of feel like you could practice medicine now after watching it?
yeah, I
'Cause
do.
I think I could.
Yeah. Learn a couple of those buzzwords, and then I'm in.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Is that all it takes?
Yeah. You just
No,
gotta-
actually, I was just joking there, but man, having a job like that, could you imagine?
No,
I
it
just
was-
couldn't even. It's crazy.
Yeah, Noah Weil, the Chiefs character.
Yeah.
It's like and they show him break down a couple times from the stress.
Well, in there is part of it is the new doctors are showing up and they're learning the ER, and the characteristic they have, which is so foreign to me, they're like excited. There's a thing where this guy gets in I don't know if it's a motorcycle wreck, it must be, and he has gravel in his leg and buttocks, and they need someone to pick out all the gravel. And this little new doctor's like, "Oh, let me do that. Let me do that." Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And it's like they're so excited. Oh, we're gonna go open a guy's chest for something. Oh, let me go see.
Yeah.
Oh, let me do it.
Yeah.
It's thank God there's people like that, but it's just weird to comprehend that.
So just real quick, the young lady that plays that doctor that was excited, who clearly has autism,
Yeah.
or not autism. What is the word? Is it autism?
Autism, yeah.
Yeah. She's freaking. Do you know whose daughter she is?
Yes, I do, and she is amazing.
She's freaking amazing.
Yes.
Whose daughter? Who
an
is this?
actor,
Oh, sorry.
An actor. I don't know if you've ever watched television, but his name is Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
He was in the greatest role ever in
Malcolm
history
in the
of time.
Middle's dad?
No.
Oh.
He was the dentist on Seinfeld.
That's right.
Why you're
yes.
thinking. Yes. But, okay, so I follow too much of the TikTok, and they're like, oh, Nepo babies. And they put her as a Nepo baby, and I'm like,
No.
she's fantastic. What?
No.
A Nepo baby is, well, our president is a Nepo baby who was born rich, who doesn't deserve what he has. Not this person.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. So yesterday, Of and I went to the Brookside Art Fair, which is really cool.
Well, look at you guys.
Well, it was free. Come on.
Okay. All right.
So we get down there, and of course, there's just gorgeous art down there. But then there's this one particular shop that has, it's like the art is little square glass mosaic tile, and they're put together to, form whatever the image is. So they have one of like Biggie. They have one of who was in Breakfast at Tiffany's? Is it Audrey Hepburn?
Yeah.
Like
Tupac, maybe?
Audrey Hepburn, Taylor
Tupac
Swift,
was
whatever.
in there too, right?
But it's like, because they're little square mosaics, like different colors put together, when you're up on it, you really can't tell what it is. When you back up, you can see it.
Oh, cool.
So we're like, so we back up, and it's like, oh, okay, that's Prince. And it's like, oh, okay, that's Madonna, right? And you trying to. So I see a bunch of people with their phones, and they're like, I'm like, man, that's kind of a dick at an art fair for people to take pictures. I feel like that's just kind of not cool to do.
Yeah.
We realize when you put your phone up to it, it crisp it up so you can really see.
Oh,
it is fucking amazing.
Wow.
So
How much one of those run?
I see this one in a box. It's about, I don't know, 12 by, I don't know, 18 or 24 or whatever. And it's like, I'm looking at it and I can immediately tell from the colors that it's like Superman and his famous, like he's flying straight up. And I'm looking at it and I take a step back and I'm like, oh my God, that's dope. So I put my phone up to it. Look at this guy. So I put my phone up to it and I'm like, gee, this is fucking amazing. This is amazing. So I'm like, I ain't got no money, but I gotta think about my boy Paul.
Yeah, but how much is it?
And I'm like, man, $30. Like, I gotta do
Venmo
it.
it to you right now.
I gotta get it for the studio. Put it behind Paul. I picked the motherfucker up. It's $300.
Oh shit!
I'm like,
okay.
Yeah, Paul ain't getting that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a small one.
But did you take a picture of it?
I did it again, just because it's like I feel weird about people taking pictures of people's original art.
Good guy, Boogie.
Dude, I was about to play the hero song for you.
So cue your hero song up, and I'll wrap up my segment with this. So I don't know, we're somehow just talking about us three hanging out, and I'm like, yeah, we're at UJ's the other day, and Paul got this amazing looking fried chicken sandwich or whatever. After the art fair, guess where we go for dinner?
Ugly Joe's?
Ugly Joe's, and guess what of Boogie got?
What?
The chicken sandwich that you had.
It doesn't like make sense.
You're a hero for
You're a
ordering
hero
food.
because you ordered a chicken sandwich. That's why.
I haven't heard a lot of good latest stories about lately.
Yeah, is she going pro in anything recently?
She's not. She finally started her new position at her job, which she's really excited about that. So she's been in a good mood, so there's not been a lot to talk about. I realized yesterday what a bad driver she is.
Oh.
So down in the Brookside area, there are a lot of like speed bumps, and there are signs everywhere that says "speed bump." Somehow she accelerates before she gets to speed.
Now you also had your the signing days for the football players.
Oh my God, yes.
Yep.
Both of the boys had their signing days on Wednesday, and unfortunately, again, they happened at the exact same time. So, so they both got to experience that. And, it was ceremonial for the most part because they had the real signing day back in February. But, but it was really cool. So that's exciting. So they will both be shipping out here soon.
Wow. Yeah, you sent us pics. That was very cool.
So speaking of which, grad parties have started up too.
Oh, boy.
Dude, first off, we can already see it's going to be expensive as fuck because it's like 5 birthday parties in one day for like 3 days in a row. We go to one last night, and I just adore this kid, but it's like this one of the kids that was on Gabe's team, so I don't know a lot of the parents.
Oh.
So I go with
So no anxiety for you.
dude. So we're
Do you
standing
have more
there.
anxiety for people you don't know or people you know?
Definitely. I get more anxiety for the ones that I kind of know.
Yeah.
Because
I
if
would
it's
too.
people that I don't know, they probably won't approach me. It's no big deal, whatever.
Yeah.
For people that I do know, I'm a little more relaxed. But the ones that I kind of know, because it's
I'm
like
with you, man.
the awkward ass, forced small talk, and that's what this was yesterday. So we're there for, I don't know, about 10, 15 minutes, and, the few people that I feel comfortable with, I've already interacted with. And then is like, oh, I'll be right back. I need to go talk to so-and-so's.
Oh, boy.
The color flushed out of my black ass, and I became, I became as white as a sheet of paper, and I got like chills.
Oh, no.
My anxiety just.
Where did Of go?
She went to go talk to some other set of parents that I probably should have known, but I didn't really.
Is she still married to you?
For now, no. So
Turn the music off then.
yeah, you got to turn it off for now.
Okay.
But so anyway, I made it through that. And
Good.
yeah, that was it. But next weekend, there's one today.
Oh boy.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Love the kid.
Okay.
Bunch of people.
My
that
recommendation
I don't know.
for you at your advanced age, just send him a card with some money in it.
I think that's what I may have to do. But here's the
Because
problem.
the kids don't care. They're like,
No,
whatever.
the kids don't give a shit at all.
Yeah.
But next week is like a string of them back to back that are people that I do really know. Right?
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
like,
give them a little more money.
oh God. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I'm glad. I hope you figure that out because it's really important. But the texture's back,
Yes.
and he has a theme song too. And he's, I think, out of town, isn't he?
I believe so. Yeah.
He may be gone now. Look at that.
Oh wow. Oh wait, no. Looks
there
like
he
he's
is.
back.
Let's hear what he has to say. He asks a lot of questions. Dear past week, next time. When is the Kentucky Derby watch party?
Timely question.
It was last night at the Lakewood Local. It was the KCTK Radio Appreciation. We did the comedy. You did great, Chris. It was fantastic.
It was a whole lot of fun.
Dear same time next year, do you use AI to enhance your writing at work or personal writing? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Same.
Usually for emails.
Same.
I've done it for emails too. More important emails, I'll write a draft and then say, "Hey, Chat GPT, make me better."
Have you ever had to tell Chat GTP that they're wrong? They use a lot of contractions
Oh.
and dashes. I'm like, Mr. Clemens does not like that stuff.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, so I had to tell it, stop you doing that.
Did it stop? Did it listen to you?
And also, it started with like real, hi there, that type.
Yeah.
I would never do an email that said that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's your answer. Okay, get over it. Are politics even a big deal? Not as big as I make them out to be. Okay, so you're right. The Talking Heads were originally called the Spinning Wheels. Huh? I never knew that.
I don't know if that's true or not.
And before the Spinning Wheels, they were the Knights of Boogie.
I don't believe that one.
I'm not sure if that's true.
He wrote Family Guy. I know what that reference to. Grind your gears.
That really grinds my gears.
I stay off the heads of those on YouTube trying to steal my gig. Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Shots fired at Murph and Amy.
Yeah.
Ouch.
God, drama.
It was United Telecom back when I was banging.
What?
I
Oh,
I
I
think
think-
talking about T-Mobile.
Sprint/T-Mobile.
Oh, yeah.
I did ask the number for the handyman. His number is 5. Red Robin is just like Ann Landers. It sucks. Quote, Clint Howard.
Did Clint Howard say that?
He said that Ann Landers sucks.
Oh.
He goes to High Boy. Except High Boy's not open on Sunday.
Oh.
I tried to go there one
Who do they
Sunday.
think
and
they
went
are?
there.
Hobby Lobby?
Yeah, I guess so.
Chick-fil-A?
I went in and out yesterday. Oh, he went to In and Out maybe yesterday.
They have a good burger.
I like it. Some people say the best part of the show is the deep dive. I think so. I think
Most people say that.
the deep dive is the greatest podcast there ever has been. Oh, hi, Mark. That's from the movie
The Room.
The Room.
I did not hurt her. I did not.
It's so fantastic.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Again, with the comic book movies, let me ask this. Are you surprised at the outcome of the movie?
Well, Boogie.
Oh, is this? Oh, that's not
Yeah.
rhetorical. Yeah, I was surprised.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Did you know that HBO Max has all the DC movies on there?
Oh, really?
That's why the Texter doesn't have that or
Oh.
Disney Plus.
Because he
Marvel.
refuses to pay for them.
Yes, because he's not a millionaire.
Yeah, he's not a Rockefeller.
Yeah.
How can he afford Max?
I'd say the reason you love The Pit is because it's not predictable like your fucking comic book movies. You know what? He's right. It is different and it's intriguing.
Yeah, it's true. Fair enough.
So a lot of people have been asking me what I've been up to, and I had quite a week, guys. The most important thing that happened this week is, I hope you're excited by this, guys, because I was. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And let me find because I want to set this up really good to make sure that the people that are listening understand the importance of this. Got it? Got it. Okay. Here we go, guys. The KCTK recreational pool is officially open
Oh.
and working,
What?
and it looks absolutely beautiful.
It does.
Yeah, we actually saw it before the show, and it's an oasis in your backyard.
Now I also have a new thing where I can see what the temperature of the water is at all time.
Oh, what is it right now?
So if anyone wants to come swimming, it's 60 degrees. So that's the water. So it's going to be great.
For the water, isn't that like hypothermia almost?
Well, I mean, you get to choose if you swim or not.
Okay.
But it's available for you. And that was a big thing this week, and it looks great out there. And
You could do a kind of a cold plunge right now. Mm-hmm. Get rid of your inflammation
yeah.
down there.
What?
I don't know.
So anyway, I was pretty excited that everything worked. It was dirty, it was clean, everything worked. They got the pump going. Everything's progressing along.
Do you have an official date when you're going to, like, say, the pool is open, it is now pool season?
Today, I just did that with the drum roll.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, when you're going to actually get in and swim.
Oh, for me, it'll have to be warmer.
Okay.
But you're
So
welcome to.
It's just temp dependent at
Yes.
this point. Okay.
Now, my next big project that I have is there's an area that we're going to put down turf, like
Turfy turf?
AstroTurf. Yeah, or I'm going to call it Turfy Turf in honor of our friend.
Yeah.
And so we can kind of put some chairs there and sit there and have a little more room.
Nice.
I ordered it online. They sent it. It'll be here tomorrow. And a couple of heroes that sometimes listen to this program are going to help me move it with their horse trailer.
Oh, that is so nice.
Yeah.
Man, we got a lot of heroes today.
I mean, this hero is helping me, and I owe him money because the app didn't work. If it was me, I'm not that nice. I'd be like, well, your app didn't work. F you.
Yeah, move your own turfy turf.
Yeah. So that's exciting. That's last week. We're still past week, aren't we, guys?
Yeah.
I had an eye doctor appointment, guys.
Oh, that's fun.
Same prescription.
Oh. Did you get your eyes dilated?
Yes, they did all the things.
Okay.
And the only reason I went is because you're supposed to go every year, right?
They say that. Yeah.
So I don't know. I felt kind of stupid.
Must be nice to have insurance.
Well, it's part of the job I have.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
So that's great. Had fun at the networking event. I almost didn't go.
Right.
You'll understand this, Boogie, because I didn't know anyone there. Mm-hmm. And then I won't play the hero song, but a hero was there who didn't know anyone either. He was at a different party, and he didn't care. And I'm like, why can't you be more like that?
I know.
Yeah, he's just nonstop.
Wish I had a little more Velvy in me.
Dude, it was what?
Huh?
It was so funny. So our friend Velvy is he's a leadership coach at Black and Veatch for engineers. And our other friend Greg is a trainer at the Dairy Farmers of America.
Yeah.
They used to work together. And watching them talk to each other was really funny because Greg hasn't talked to Velvy in a while. And Greg goes, how do you interact with those engineers? Like with the way your personality is and everything. And it was funny because he was being sincere.
Yeah.
And telling him, really the translation was, you're such an asshole to everybody. How did you put up with it?
Yeah.
And somehow Velvy answered the question.
Hey, quick question from Amy, Paul.
Yeah, go ahead, Amy. You're on
Was
the
the pool down for just one summer or for two?
one summer, but that's a great question. Anyway, Amy's a hero. There's my hero song. It's really, the truth of the matter, it's been down for 10 years because it's always been like a slow leak.
Yeah.
And then I got this one coating on it, didn't work, and we had to redo it. So it is very exciting that it's back in a big way.
Mm-hmm.
Is Texture running from the cops?
He sure is.
What is he doing?
And then Friday had just a wonderful experience. It's my anniversary. I was 33 years anniversary.
Wow.
Look at you guys, a third of a century.
Yeah, and me and the missus went to Piropo's.
Oh.
Piropo's.
Argentinian steakhouse,
Yes.
I believe.
I'm so familiar with it. I've even had drinks at the bar there, but I never have eaten there before.
Where is this place?
It is. It's in Briarcliff, right on the other side of the river. of the old airport, so you can kind of look out and see the skyline of Kansas City.
Okay.
And I go in there, everything's Argentinian.
Sure.
And it was nice. So I have a friend that works there, and his name is Greg Caswell. And I text him on Friday during the day and said, I'm coming up to Piropo's. This is also the same place where famously Travis Kelce took Taylor Swift one time and closed the restaurant down. And so I tell my friend, are Eastern Jackson County trash allowed there? He said, sure. There's North Kansas City trash here all the time.
Oh, okay.
And then, so just since he worked there, I was telling them that. I sat down at the table and someone came up and said, are you Mr. Lavoda? Yes. And then Greg Caswell had left me a gift certificate of significant amount
Well, how
to help
nice.
with it.
Wow. How cool was that?
So nice of him. So nice of him. So we got the, oh, dang it. I know I'm kind of getting into your area, Chris, and I hope you're not upset by it. Do you get upset by that type of stuff?
I mean, the going out to eat is sort of my deal.
No, I'm talking about what I'm eating.
Yeah.
So we got the peppercorn steak. My wife got that.
That sounds good.
I got the Maui fish
Oh, you
Grill-
got fish.
grilled on top of lobster risotto.
Oh, was that good?
It was so good. And it was the same thing that Taylor Swift ate when she was there.
How do you know that?
I've been told by credible sources.
Whoa.
It was so good.
So you and Taylor have had the same thing inside you.
That's true.
Travis?
Oh, that too,
The
huh?
risotto.
Yeah.
The risotto.
And lobster risotto.
so I hope that's okay that I stole your
That's
your
fine.
segment a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we got home, we started to binge a program called The Four Seasons.
Yeah.
It's a Tina Fey is the star of it. She produced it and wrote it. It's based on a movie by Alan Alda.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
And I'd like to see that movie again. I can't find it streaming anywhere. But Steve Carell, Will Forte, some guy who's famous, he was nominated for Best Picture. And
Oh,
he's
best actor.
Best actor. And
Yeah.
He's a Broadway guy. What's his name?
Oh, I can't remember his
He was
first name. I think
fantastic.
Domingo is his last
Yes.
name. Yeah.
He was so. The show was so good. I loved it up front. Then there's a big twist in it, and just the way they all interacted got me teared up a little bit.
Really?
So we've binged. We watched. There's 8 episodes. We watched some on Friday and then some yesterday. So I really recommend it.
I watched the first 2 episodes of that, and Karen Kinney is also in that. I used to love her in Reno 911.
Yes.
I don't know if you fellas are
She is
familiar.
fantastic in that show.
Okay. As
So
more
good.
of a dramatic role than...
Yeah, it's both.
Comedic,
It's
okay.
comedic and dramatic.
Yeah.
And it just is. It's really good. And I'm sorry, Boogie, that I'm kind of taking you. I didn't mean to take your spot.
Yeah, you're kind of
Sorry.
horning in
Yeah,
on
you're stepping
everyone's
on everybody's
segments.
thing.
Yeah.
Man,
Jeez.
I'm just taking over and taking over big time.
you going to
Sorry.
start texting into the show now, too?
I think I'm going to. Now there is a big. This is my segment.
Now it's time for President Trump's promises made,
Oh,
promises kept.
yes.
So we like to keep track and be very happy with what the president has done in only 100 days. We're on number 11 of all the great promises he made
Oh,
and
okay.
how he's kept them.
Sure.
So this is good. He promised the deportation of immigrants. Mm-hmm. He sure did, right?
Yeah.
In his 2024 campaign, Donald Trump promised to deport between 15 to 20 million people, despite estimates placing the undocumented population around 11 million. So, I mean, he goes further than most people do. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Good for him. His plans include constructing large detention camps, expanding removal processes, and evoking laws of the Alien Enemies Act and the Insurrection Act, and facilitate deportations without standard due process. That's a pretty big promise, guys. I mean, I don't know how you could get that done, 4 years, let alone 8.
Right.
But only in 100, even though it's only been 100 days,
Oh, good.
He's already started fulfilling this promise.
Wow.
Yeah. In April, which is last month, 3 U.S.-born children, including a 4-year-old with stage 4 cancer, were deported to Honduras with their undocumented mothers without access to medical or legal resources. The Trump administration claimed the mothers consented, but the advocates dispute the due process. This follows a 2019 move to end medical deferred action, forcing sick immigrants to leave.
Oh.
So he did it, guys. He did it.
That was President Trump's promises made, promises kept.
And I don't want to put this on you, Chris, but you're looking for a job.
That's true.
I mean, with that 4-year-old cancer patient was taking your job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And now, I mean,
Hey, a little less competition.
are they just flowing in now?
The offers?
The job? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, so now I don't have to compete with the little cancer kid.
Yeah.
But now my opportunity to become Pope is greatly diminished since Trump posted a picture of himself, AI, as Pope.
Yes.
So,
I didn't hear that.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up too because,
Yeah. Pope Not So Innocent the First.
oh, nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
Did you write that one?
I did. Yeah. I made that up myself.
That's really good.
Oh, thanks, man.
So I did something that, dang it, now I got to find out my sounds because I looked for this last time.
Have you applied for any of those farm jobs in Nebraska that are open?
Yeah.
I haven't, but it's a new week tomorrow. So
I mean, I feel like you should be able to walk into that
I ought to be able to.
because
Yeah.
all the Latinos are gone now.
So yeah, and you know me, I'm a hard-working farmhand kind of guy.
Well, that 4-year-old was doing them.
Right.
right.
Yeah.
And Chris didn't have the opportunity to do it at all, and it was unfair.
So now I'll have the opportunity.
Okay, so I posted this joke on Facebook
Uh-huh.
with a picture of the AI version of Donald Trump dressed up like the Pope that he posted.
Right.
Trump posted this himself with the picture. See?
Yep.
Catholics will see how offensive this is to them, and Trump will lose their support.
Oh.
Before I tell this next joke, I just want everybody to know that it might not be funny, but it is objectively a very smart joke. So if you don't laugh, it means you're dumb.
It could be the smartest joke I've ever written.
That was a good joke.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good times.
Yeah. So was the Not So Innocent. I actually I posted that on a friend's post on Facebook who posted that picture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, the difference between my joke and your joke,
Yeah.
yours was funny.
Oh, well, thanks.
Mine was just so smart that growing up Catholic too, and
Yeah.
I'll explain to you guys later. But that's it. That's all I have on my plate, except for the news quiz. Because the news quiz,
Oh, yeah, I
coming up.
forgot about that.
it's coming up straight. It's coming up. It's coming to get you. This is where we, look at the Slate News Quiz. We answer the news, and you can play along at home.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot less news on purpose. It'll be interesting to see here if I can contribute.
Okay, here we go, guys. Donald Trump celebrated his 100th day. Oh, yeah. In office with a rally held in which state?
I don't know.
No clue.
I think it's Michigan.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Good job.
Once again, I'm correct. We've never got one wrong. While Trump said everything is going according to plan, his approval rating is a new NPR PBS News March poll is 42%, and the net approval of -9 points reported by the New York Times. I heard a 39% by CBS.
I heard that one as well. Yeah.
Lowest of any president ever in the first 100 days, including his first term. So he's doing it, guys. He's doing it better than lower and lower and lower.
Yeah, he's setting records.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And we're still waiting for anyone to call in on any good things that he did.
Yes.
Question
Did
number
Murph
2.
and Amy come up with anything?
No.
Which
No.
Democratic lawmaker found his way of marking Donald Trump's first 100 days by introducing 7 articles of impeachment against him? Ooh, I do not know this one. The choices are Jimmy Gomez, Jack Bergman, Tom Barnett, and Shira Thandar. I don't know. I have no idea.
I have no idea on this either.
I don't recognize any of the names either.
Mm-mm.
What do you guys want to go for? Let's do a. You got it?
No.
Oh, let's do a tip of the cap to our friends who are Hispanic. Hopefully, it's Jimmy Gomez.
Yes, and also our friends who like the Addams Family.
Oh.
Wow.
We should have done it to our East Asian friends because they answered Shira Thanadar. During the Michigan rally, Trump called Thanadar a lunatic.
It's weird.
You know what I would say if I was there?
What's that?
Takes one to know one, and everyone would high-five me and stuff.
Dude, you'd probably get deported on the spot.
I know. I'd burn them.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're one out of one. One out of two.
Yeah, even playing field.
Cabinet members gather for a meeting at the White House on Wednesday, posting with baseball caps that bore which message? Bore.
I think it was Gulf of America, but I could be wrong.
Gulf of America. That's exactly correct. The cabinet members took turns gushing over Trump's greatest accomplishments, greatness during the first 100 days. Did you see that? It was pretty sickening.
I didn't watch it. I remember when it happened in his first term when they aired a meeting where everyone was talking about how grateful they were to be able to work for him. And I just...
Is that when you're all sitting around the table with their Make America Great hats?
Yes.
100 days.
I mean, it's physically sickening to me. Ugh.
They ask him why the economy has contracted in the last quarter, the GDP, which is the
gross domestic product.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to say gross. I didn't want to be inappropriate. But it fell by 0.3%, which isn't a lot, but it's going a different way for the last 2.5 years.
Yeah.
He said it's because Biden was president until January 20th.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know why news people don't go, oh, okay. Why did it grow last year at the first quarter? They never.
No.
They bite his thing or his bait of Biden did just okay. How come in the last 2 years it's gone up?
I did not see the answer, but I saw a reporter that said, President Trump, anytime the stock market goes down, you say,
oh, really?
Yeah, it's because of Biden. But if it goes up, you say it's because of you. How can you only take credit for the good? And there was some word salad answer that came back. And he's not well.
No. My wife talked to a neighbor across the street who said, oh, yeah, there's no more taxes on tips. There's no more taxes on all this stuff.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
was like, well, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
He said it, but that didn't happen.
Oh, man.
Okay, guys, we're back. We're 2-1.
Okay, 2-1. We can do this.
Which Catholic cardinal convicted of embezzlement by the Vatican in 2023 is not participating in the conclave choosing the next pope? I think I know this one.
Yeah, you're the closest thing to Catholic we have.
I think it's Pietro.
Okay, I was thinking it was that one, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's a cool name. Oh.
The answer is Angelo Bisutti.
Mm-hmm. He
threatened to crash the conclave to at least to be part of the discussion, even could not vote, but ultimately chose to withdraw from the proceedings. This is the guy that a lot of Catholics who are really right-wing followed him.
Oh,
and he was causing a lot of trouble undermining the Pope, which you don't do.
Yeah.
And they kind of knew he was doing this for a while, and everyone was like, what gives? Is Pope Francis like too forgiving and everything? He kicked him out.
Oh, okay.
Well, he moved his job. He didn't actually kick him out, but he's a troublemaker, and that's why I'm waiting for any of my Catholic people who are real conservative. What do you think about AI Trump?
Yeah, AI Pope Trump.
Yeah. Wow, guys. This is make or break coming up now.
Oh, gosh. It all comes down to this.
Who was confirmed by the Senate as the U.S. ambassador to China in the midst of a turbulent tariff battle with that country?
Pretty sure it's not Raphael Warnock.
Okay. Okay.
It's David Perdue, right?
I don't know. Let's go with that. All right, Chris.
Yeah.
He did it.
I knew none of these.
Yeah.
Purdue, a former Georgia senator. Okay, that's once labeled as anti-China by the Chinese think tank while serving in Congress. The vote Tuesday was 67 to 29 for Purdue, with 4 senators not voting. Okay, wow. It's great to have an Annie guy.
Yeah, anti-China guy.
Yeah, that I think, Chris, you've been to China.
Uh-huh. You have too.
Yeah. You know a small bit about their culture.
Mm-hmm.
One thing, tell me if this is right. They are not as immediate as us, meaning they're willing to put their time in on things.
Mm-hmm.
And they also don't really care about their people. so if their people suffer,
yeah,
they'll just wait things out.
I think they have because of the age of their country, they have a longer view than we have here.
But Trump thinks that he can immediately pressure them.
Yeah.
And they're going to do something.
Yeah.
The real way to go after them is to build strong relationships with every one of their trading partners and make more money than them. That will really drive them crazy.
Yeah.
That's the way you compete against them. That's the only way to do it.
I did see a snippet of an interview with the guy that runs the Los Angeles port, and he was saying China's just not shipping stuff here now, that in the next couple of weeks we're going to really see shelves become empty. And I don't know if this is true, and I hope it doesn't upset you specifically, Paul.
It will.
I saw a tweet from someone last night who said Temu will no longer be shipping stuff to the U.S.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I know. Yeah. I don't know where you're going to get your knockoff shit from now.
Hey, Amy says at least he hasn't invoked martial law yet.
Yeah,
And-
I like that bright side. Looking on the bright side of things.
I mean, yeah. Of said at least we're still alive for now.
Yeah. She's so beautiful and wonderful. The way that she
What does that have to do with the answer?
she brings it back to everything great. She's so good.
I don't know.
Whatever. Let's go.
Are you still married to her?
For now.
Okay, I'll keep checking. Hey guys, the texter he's got 2 cents to say. He say I say the reason you love. Okay, we already read that one. Do you agree with the age-old saying the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup?
Isn't that ironic?
Yeah,
I think so too.
We were having a pre-show conversation that Folgers was part of.
You said that your wife had to send family members Folgers on a monthly basis?
I don't know how about every 6 weeks. I don't know.
And then I told the story that my favorite coffee is called Illy. It's from Italy, Illy, and I'm loving it. And I order it. And
Well, you're kind of a big deal. You drink imported coffee.
yeah, I think I'm a big deal. And then when I went there last year, I told someone, and they're like, "That's just regular coffee. It's like the Folgers of Italy. It's no big deal. I'm a dumb fool."
Yeah.
So Folgers is in the air today. If you had only one day to showcase Kansas City to an out-of-towner, where do you take them? Oh, man, yeah. Barbecue. Totally barbecue. No, that's a great question.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. What do you think? Okay, he's not there anymore, but I'm assuming not the KCTK radio pool.
You don't know that.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh, wait, I see the texter's feet.
Okay. I'm thinking that would be the answer. But what do you think, Chris?
So I think you got to go a few places. You've got a whole day. I think you go up to the Liberty Memorial and you let them get a good view of the skyline from there just to see Kansas City. Then maybe you go down to the Union Station and walk around. Maybe hit the World War I Museum while you're up there. Man, there's just so many great places. That's hard. The West Bottoms. I don't know. What do you guys
I think that's a pretty good start.
Yeah.
Boogie, what would you do?
I just
Would
take
you
them,
introduce him to Of?
I just take them to Ugly Joe's.
There you go. Ugly Joe's and Under the Bridge. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Just a divey ass bar.
Yeah, just a dive ass bar. You end up under the bridge with people that have all kind of worldly experiences.
Bridge. Kansas City's so weird because we're so spread out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's hard to just go to one area and enjoy it. I don't know. I don't even know. If someone took me to Power and Light, I'd be like,
It would be kind of fun. Like you could do a streetcar tour of the city. You could start in River Market. We're going to look at this place, talk about the history. Then we're going to go to downtown. Then we're going to go to Crossroads Midtown area and just explore the city and the history.
I think that's
way.
the answer. That's it.
That's probably, yeah. Like, what is quintessential Kansas City? So, like, even those things, if you take Crossroads and put it in a different city, is it, I mean,
right.
You know what I mean? It still doesn't scream Kansas City. It's just a district in Kansas City. But what is defining Kansas City?
If you ask that question, I guess my answer would be a Chiefs tailgate.
There you go.
But you can't do that every day. And, you know,
can't.
Yeah.
But to me, there's nothing like it any else in the world. And I can't think of other things that could say that about.
Yeah. I was unfortunately thinking like something with the sports complex too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to reduce us to just the sports environment, but I feel like that is defining Kansas City.
I'm not saying a Chiefs game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's a good point. And you kind of made a joke about the whole barbecue thing, but at a tailgate, you're going to end up with some good Kansas City barbecue somewhere in there.
Well,
so you get a little bit of everything. You probably get some of the good local brewery stuff in there.
But the barbecue thing drives me crazy because they're like, oh yeah, Kansas City's known for barbecue. So I'm going to go to Q39 or Jack Stack. They just showed up like 5 minutes ago. You go down to Arthur Bryant's or even Gates or something that has been around for a long time.
LC's, baby.
Yeah, LC's. That's why we're
Rosedale.
famous. That's why we're famous. It'd be like we're going to Dickie's Barbecue. I don't know. I'm trying to think of fast food.
Like a chain barbecue. Yeah. Hey, we're going to get a McRib because you're in Kansas City.
right. But that's how it ends up being.
You know, if you did the tour, at least you could talk about the history. Like you're in River Market, could talk about how the city kind of started around there because of the port, the mob stuff in the 70s. You go down to Union Station area, you talk about the Liberty Memorial, the largest concrete
there ever has been.
Largest concrete whatever that is, there has been. Well, why is that? Well, because of Tom Pendergast and the history there, and then learn,
and then down to the plaza if you went further.
Go to Westport.
Wasn't he an R&B singer?
Tom Pendergast.
Yeah. Oh no, that's Teddy. Sorry.
Yeah. T. Pendergast.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a great question. We'll have to even think about that. Of course, the texter doesn't have a solution himself. Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does.
The Boulevard Brewery deck.
It's fun.
It'd be kind of fun. The Keyhole, which is great, but it's Mission.
Yeah.
It's a good time. And of course, your mom's house.
Everyone goes there.
Wow.
Speaking of keyholes.
Guys,
Aww.
I think we better take a break
There's
after
a
that.
cat with him in Dallas?
I guess so.
Joe must have a cat. So let's take a break, and we'll be back with more Past Week Next Week with Chris and Paul starring Boogie and introducing the texter.
Looking at the past 7 days so you don't have to. You could join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060.
Hi, this is Chickless Goose from Counterclockwise KC. Listen to our program each and every Saturday and Sunday at 7 p.m. right here on KCTK Radio. Personality driven radio.
Through thick and thin, Ottawa University is here for you, Kansas City. Ottawa U is here for single moms. We're here for the breadwinners and the families they love. And we're here for all the working professionals, especially those now working from home. Ottawa U is here to give each of you the online education you need for a better future. Kansas City, Ottawa University is here for you, now and always. Currently enrolling for the fall. Text ENROLL to 474747 to get started.
Does this ever happen to you?
Looks like the countersink flange went out on the CD7 unit multiplier, knocking out hydraulic torque to the electric heat riser. Again?
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Most countersink flanges will experience hydraulic torque leak through after less than 7,000 RQMs, especially when coupled with a double flux lumen switcher. But with Wilson countersink flanges and Dory flanges, hydraulic torque is allowed to bypass the settling clutch, providing steady wall pressure to the lug manifold and all the seismic rotors. And that goes for 7,000 RQMs, 8,000 RQMs, even up to 10,000 RQMs. That's right, 10,000.
There, that does it. With that new Wilson countersink flange, this CD7 should be able to handle vacuum kickback on all 22 Blossom valves.
Now if I could just get my kid to mow the lawn.
Wilson countersink flanges and Dory flanges. Because when you've got hydraulic torque leak through, every second can mean lost Prankins.
Hi, guys. It's your old friend Paul from KCTK Radio. Reminding you again to download the KCTK Radio app. You're listening and you're going, I don't need the app. But you do need the app. Here's why. It's free, okay? You already got Candy Crush, all kinds of jackleg apps on your phone. It's free. It's free. Yeah, just get it for free. And then if you ever want to participate live sometime, you can put the notification on there. Also, you always can get the podcast on there as soon as they come out. So it's a fun thing to do. I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you, please. You're going to have fun. I've noticed something about you. You need to relax a little bit. You know, you need to kind of chill out.
Get away from TikTok.
Yeah, get away from TikTok for a little bit and listen to the KCTK Radio app. It's free. It will get into your brain and it will never leave you. So join us on the KCTK Radio app and have fun for once in your life. Do it the KCTK podcast way.
Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
I'm excited to tell you about Bronco Blue.
And welcome back to Past Week Next Week with Chris and Paul. Starting Boogie and introducing the texter. We are back. We're having a good time. We're probably talking too much. But we got some texts coming in we're excited about. Okay. This must be from... See you later, Boogie.
It's been fun.
It must be from Murph. It was because of Trump's tariffs and the 51st state BS, along with his endorsement of conservative leader Pierre Poilievre, which had Canadians elect a banker. Good job, DJT. So he did something good on that respect.
Okay.
So there's
one positive, I guess.
Who better for the job relevant tariffs than a numbers guy? Hey, I heard this. I heard the thing about the new prime minister that he used to run the Bank of England.
Okay? Oh, really? Okay.
He was like the first non-English or British person to do that. He's the one, they say, maybe Murph knows more about this, who told everyone, hey, the way he's going to stop these tariffs is if we go after the bond market. So
I heard about this.
He got a group of people, especially the Japanese, to start buying less. I don't know how it works with the bonds, but that's when the bond market goes down because all the debt we owe through that, we're in big trouble, and that's what made him back down. So I don't know if that's true or not, but we do have another text. I'm glad the Boogie's back. Directed at me. Hey guys, Nadia. So, so I'm assuming that is for me. Oh, that's from last week too.
Oh.
Past week. Okay. So there you go, guys. Hey, we have a special feature coming up. And, I always put together the pop culture news, but I hate the pop culture news.
Yeah, it's abysmal.
Isn't it bad how much I hate it? Mm-hmm. I should probably just get over it, don't you think?
Well, you'll be happier if you do.
It's just so... you know, everything's burning around, but don't worry about it. We have pop culture. So we're going to do a special feature because in this, I was telling the fellas that the show really is about where Chris ate, what Boogie watched, and how irritated Paul's about things. So we have a new feature maybe to exercise all the things that I'm irritated about.
Oh, okay. This could be a long feature.
It's true. It's called What's Bugging You?
What is bugging you?
Oh,
Let
no.
me get it straight. Is it the lines in traffic? Man, I can't relate. Or is it the ringing phone that won't leave you alone? Commercial breaks repeat like a dog with a bone. That noise in the back, it drives me insane. You say it's just a little, but it's causing me pain. The ads push the limits, they test my resolve. Life feels like a puzzle that I just can't solve. What is bugging you? Tell me, let it out. These little frustrations make us want to shout.
That's what is bugging you.
Okay.
Have you guys ever seen those videos that are on YouTube or any other social media where it comes on and says, this is the first time this guy's heard this song. And it's like a Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
And it's always a young black guy.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go your own way. And he's like, those are so fucking fake. They're so fucking fake. They just bleed into, there's just no way a black person could ever hear Fleetwood Mac. How could he ever? Those are white people. What? He's like, man, this rocks, man. I've never heard this before. Yes, you have. Yes, you have, because you're a human being.
Yeah, I've seen
Play
those.
it everywhere.
Plus, every white person looks at it and goes, how can a black person think that rocks? I can't. What? Am I listening to gangster rap when I listen?
Oh, no.
I hate those things so much. Anyway, what's bugging you, Chris? You want me to start with like an example?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys know I went to the dermatologist and then I went to the eye doctor.
Right.
Okay, I'm doing business with them.
Mm-hmm.
I pay my insurance. I go to them for a checkup. A lot of men my age don't even do checkups, but I do checkup and insurance pays them.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have to get a survey from them twice about how my service was?
Yeah.
Why do I have to get, and it's not only the doctors, it's anything that you do.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of another example. Order something or.
Anytime I talk with someone at customer service anywhere, there's immediately a text or an email.
That's your NPS.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's like, stop giving me homework. I gave you money.
Yeah.
So stop giving me homework, because I know, because I used to write these. Remember I was measurement king of the training?
Oh, you sure were.
Because you would do a level 1 evaluation of what they thought about it and what did we use that for. Well, you're supposed to use it to improve yourself. These companies don't use it to improve themselves. They use it to say, well, you were rude to someone on the phone or your service wasn't good enough, so I'm not giving you a raise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not part of it. Don't give me a survey anymore.
Wow.
I'm not going to do it.
Wow.
Man.
What is bugging you? Let me get it straight. Get the lights in traffic, man. I can't.
How am I liking this? It sounds like rap. I'm a white guy. Okay.
Pop culture news.
Oh, that's wrong. Chris, you got any? I have a couple more, but
oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have one. It's passe. It's hacky, but I'm going to do a different twist on it. It's bugging me how much I get bugged, and it ruins my time when somebody is going slowly in the passing lane.
Yes.
It just irritates the hell out of me. But then, because I let it irritate me, it ruins my mood and it upsets my day. And I would be much better served if I was just chill.
You're right. All of this, if we were just chill.
Yeah.
I mean, but we're exercising some demons here.
Yeah.
That are so deep. But I completely agree with you, because the left-hand lane thing, if people were not stopping at a stop sign, or people get pulled over for going too fast, or any other, not using their blinker, this is one of those things that people do, and they think it's not a violation of
traffic
either
laws.
traffic law or etiquette.
Yeah.
If you don't use your blinker, it's against the law and it's against etiquette. This is the exact same thing. No one's telling you to go faster. No one's telling you to break the law. Just get the fuck out of the left-hand lane.
Yeah, just move and let those of us who want to pass use the appropriate lane to pass.
Those of us who want to go with the flow of the traffic. If you're not going with the flow of the traffic, people, you are dangerous.
Yeah.
Either going too fast or going too slow, you're a dangerous person. Whew. And this is bugging me too. Huh?
And it makes me become an ageist and an ableist because I immediately go to, damn it, it's some old person that, well, I mean, I've got to go left here in 4 miles, so I'm just going to stay in this lane.
Yes.
No. So I assume it's either an older person or a disabled person, and that's I don't like that I'd start generalizing people like that.
What is bugging you?
Boogie, things bug you. What do you got?
They do. I was gonna use one for my new adopted little sister Jasmine Crockett, but I'm gonna keep it a little more.
I love your sister.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a little more personal, like you guys. And just reminded me one we talked about the other day is this new insane tip culture that we're in.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you go up to the counter for something, order something. They're going to hand it to you like they normally do, but they have a fucking tip thing for you to fill out.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Why?
Yes. And it's just a way for bigger companies not paying their people.
Right. These aren't servers. They're like people that, right? The typical audience that you would tip. Someone, comes and they take care of you and they come back and they, right? Like the server and all that.
Yeah.
These are just people at the counter that took your order like they
I
normally.
know.
So they're not those people. They're not in that group that's making under minimum wage. Right.
That's right. Yeah.
And by the way, I'm not saying that minimum wage is great either.
You would raise it if you could.
I would absolutely raise it if I could. But you haven't done anything above and beyond.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why should I? So Paul, it's like you said, it's like, is this some tricky bullshit way for the corporation to get? And then this also raises my anxiety. Now I feel like a dick if I hit zero.
Right. Exactly.
Yes,
I do too.
I feel obligated anytime it shows up.
Anytime it shows up, whether you did.
Let's figure this out. Okay, so if you're having a meal with a waiter or waitress, I understand this is the 90s. Women can do that nowadays. 20% tip, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And my now rule of thumb is 20%, period.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe it's more if I round up. I like to round up so it's easy for my checking account.
Yeah.
Bad service, good service, 20%.
Oh.
Because if it's bad service, I think there's so much that a waiter or waitress can't control. Even if they're bitchy, they could have been their boss or the people in the kitchen making
They're having
them
a
that
bad
way.
day.
Yes. So it's just part of the thing. In the past, I would struggle with how much I didn't even know. So it's easier for me in my own simple mind. If I go pick something up at a restaurant, like we went and got something in El Maguey's.
Oh, yum.
Tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I'm willing to adjust this. 10% tip.
I think that's fair if you're just picking up food.
But I'm picking it up at a place.
Why do you even? Okay, go ahead. Maybe
I'm picking it up at a place where if I sat down, I would pay them a tip. So me just picking up is kind of taking a little bit part of the waiter's money.
But is the waiter involved at all?
Yeah, sometimes.
When you go to pick it up. So that's why you feel obligated to still pay something or tip something.
Yes. If I go, okay. But that's different. That's a whole meal.
I
That's
get the
different
consternation with it.
Your consternation is what I have when I go to Starbucks. I'm not tipping you for Starbucks. I'm buying a $6 coffee. I know you're paid well, and you're guilting me either with a thing or it pops up there.
Yeah,
I don't know. Should I be tipping them more? You see the difference, though?
I do see the difference.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we're at the thing I told you we went through. Art fair. And we get a lemonade.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
At one of the little vendor. Oh, it was great. At the little vendor. And, you know, they got the little portable swipey thing, and they turn it around, and he goes, okay, and, you know, before you pay, it's just going to ask you a question there.
Yes.
You didn't do anything extra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanted more money, build it into the price of your fucking lemonade
That's
cup.
right. Yeah.
And then I'll pay it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll pay too.
But now I feel obligated to, oh, God. And they try to make it like, oh, no, I mean, it's a question. It's in the system. Like, they're just going to ask you a question. You know what I mean? They try to make it so, like, I'm not asking you for extra.
It's just the system.
It's just the system.
And your anxiety is when you do zero and they walk away and go, what a dick.
Yeah, what an asshole.
Yeah,
Why did they tip me?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a different situation. I wouldn't tip in that situation. Maybe I should. I don't know.
Well,
I don't
but
know
according to the lemonade guy, you're a dick if you walk away.
What does Of say? Does she agree with this?
Yeah, she and Gabe also hate it. Gabe hates it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all have this discussion.
Yeah, it's the expectation.
Yeah. Okay. So good. So it was fun at Paropo's. My friend gave me some gift certificate. So I had to sit there and do math because I needed to tip off the meal,
right? Not
tip off what I paid.
Yeah, good for you on that one. I think.
But I had to bring the abacus and the calculator and it was fun. What's bugging the oh, I'm sorry. What is the texter says one thing that bothers me is sitting in a beautiful coffee shop on the sidewalk and you're waiting on your friends to start a podcast and you have to sit there like Steven Glansberg because they don't start it forever.
God.
It happens.
You know what? That's fair.
It's fair.
Yeah. I'd be bugged too.
What is bugging you? Let me get it.
Okay, this is one that I'm going to chalk up to me being old.
Yeah.
Packaging.
Oh.
I mean, everything has to be so damn. If you order something in Amazon, first of all, you got the package you open up, then the box, you get the thing, and then there's all kinds of packaging. Things are difficult to open sometimes. And it's so infuriating.
It's a lot of waste, too.
Yes.
There's so much waste, and I happen to believe climate change is real, and stuff like that contributes to it.
But see, I think that they do it because they're just trying to cover. I may have a bad image of big companies. Okay, I think they're just trying to cover their ass to make sure things are protected. You know, and it bugs me because that's what's bugging me. Do you guys have trouble with packaging?
Well, yeah, because, and I am embarrassed to say this, but we buy so much from Amazon or just online, and it is amazing the giant box and the peanuts and stuff for one little tiny product.
Well, see, that doesn't bug me as much as just trying to open the damn thing. I can't figure it out because I'm old.
Yeah. You're an
Chris,
old guy.
Anything else bug you? That you want to
Yeah, this one isn't as like fun and just little irritation, but it's timely for me. I got my Cobra paperwork from not having a job anymore.
You ain't got a job.
And basically, if I want to keep my health insurance, I have the opportunity to pay $3,000 a month.
Oh,
for
is that all?
For the privilege of having a $10,000 deductible before I even get anything from health insurance. It's insane. It's ludicrous. So that's bugging me.
I don't know
right
if this
now.
follows in. I don't know if this fits in this segment because before you were saying you shouldn't let it bother you, the left-hand length. That one should bother you.
Okay.
Okay. And you should do things to, I don't know, support someone who's going to try to cut healthcare costs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. She's black. We're against her.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. That should be bugging you.
Thank you.
What about you, Buggy? Anything else?
So I'm actually going to dovetail off of yours, Paul.
Dove away, my friend.
Dubstep.
You were
baby.
talking about the packaging and the amount of packaging and the peanut. My issue is the reason of the packaging. Not of. Which is because every fucking thing has to be put together and is do-it-yourself nowadays. If I order a desk, I want the good old days when I, go down to Sears and Roebuck and you pick up a
or
fucking
Monkey Wars.
desk. Yeah, the Montgomery wards, and and I get it. Everything is online. Well, ship the shit to me in just one big box already put together.
Yeah,
right. As instructional designers.
Oh,
do instructions like just drive you crazy?
Yeah, they make no sense anymore.
Yet something else that drives my anxiety through the roof. And those little shitty pictures, and it's like, I don't know what is.
It doesn't make sense. It's like people are making those. It's either make them where they work, where you can follow them, or just don't include them.
Yeah, just don't include. Yeah, it's almost like they. Yeah, it's more frustrating and it's harder trying to follow the instructions.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just the fact that, so much stuff nowadays is, I hate this whole do-it-yourself world. That we've come to. And then on top of that, you're going to ask me for a fucking tip. Do it yourself. And this is going to ask you a question
just a
here.
Question.
God.
Now, the texter says he likes drawing instructions.
Oh,
okay.
Sure he does.
I don't know if you guys have any. Do you have any more?
I don't know.
Okay.
Nothing else bugs me.
I have a couple more. Okay.
Wow.
So
all's locked and loaded today.
I have been helping my neighbors with their business, and they have to pay quarterly taxes to the IRS.
Right.
They can no longer send them a check. They have to go online to do it.
Oh my.
So when you go online to sign into your IRS, you have to go through a security thing.
ID me?
Something like that. And they have to text a verification.
Yeah.
So they're texting these 90-year-old people on their phone who, if they can find their phone when you're doing good. I'm trying to do it on the computer. They text them. I got to get the number to go online to pay money, to pay you.
They're making it difficult for you to pay them.
Yes. And I don't think it's only the IRS. I think there's a lot of companies, credit card companies, maybe mortgage companies. It's like, make it a little easier for me to give you some money.
Yeah.
I'm trying to freaking pay you this.
Yep.
So that bugs me. Here's another thing that bugs me. We now live in a world where we're not worried about trying to solve this problem. It just is. And they are text scams and email scams. We all have got the things that we owe the Kansas Turnpike some money.
Yeah.
Now I evidently owe the Missouri Department of Revenue because of a ticket I have. Evidently.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
You're going to lose your license if you're not careful.
Yep. I get all kinds of emails that say I got to renew my Geek Squad thing. It's on my credit card for $300.
Oh, I get that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you do when you get those, Chris?
I either ignore or I text something snarky back.
See, I just put report, ignore on all of them. And it's just a matter of just doing, these criminals are out there going after people, and we're just like, oh, that was a text scam. Just delete it off. There's nothing about trying to solve this problem whatsoever. And I think they say that Apple is better at the scams than other companies of protecting us, but no one cares. No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get them too, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
okay.
I just got one just the other day. Somebody's trying to hack into my Instagram account. Somebody took over Gabe's Instagram account like a month ago, and they've signed up for, I think Whitney said, for like some matchmakers thing. It's just not. And so she keeps trying to, back to your whole security thing, the back and forth. She's trying to tell them someone has hacked into the account. I'm afraid they're going to do nefarious things with my kid's Instagram identity.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what's your code to get in? The people have taken over. Like, I don't know. I can't get in. That's why I'm contacting you.
That's why Amy and Murph have to watch on YouTube, because someone took over my Facebook and I had to redo everything. And they're of absolutely no help whatsoever.
No.
It's just not, this is a problem we should try to solve. It's just, that's just how it is.
Yeah, but then when you go to try to mitigate it, you get put through the ringer to verify who you are. It's like, so you let the asshole person get in easier than me, and I'm trying to fix it.
Yep. I lost my Yahoo Mail because of that. It just,
and then you just give up.
I gave up.
Look at my, I have a very old Hotmail. Last time I checked, this is all in the junk file.
Oh, here's a text I got yesterday. Do you guys think this is a scam? I sent you a letter because I miss you. How are you? A number I don't recognize. So I wrote back, not bad. Of course, I can't seem to shake the syphilis, but hey, I'm not one to complain about a little milky discharge. And then they stop.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That is really great, Chris.
I try to interact with them a little bit.
If I knew how to spell syphilis, I'd do the same thing. I'm going to do that too.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's awesome.
Sometimes it turns into a back and forth.
Yeah, I've done it before where it's going a long way before.
Yeah.
Well, I do the back and forth with the, hey, you interested in selling your house? You get those texts.
Oh, God.
Absolutely. $700,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, what improvements have you made? And my response after that is, you texted me, you want to buy it or not?
Nice.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome. Yeah.
And then they stop. And to wrap this up, this great segment, the texter says, do you remember when the space shuttle had an issue with the heat shield titles coming off? That would bug me if I were an astronaut.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why Katy Perry wouldn't go in the space shuttle as an astronaut. He also says, I got a text asking if they could send me an estimate. They didn't say what it was for. So I replied, send me an estimate time for train travel from Osaka to Tokyo.
Osaka. Yeah.
I get it. It's funny.
Traffic, man, I can't relate. Or is it the ringing phone that won't leave you alone? Commercial breaks repeat like a dog with a bone. That noise in the back, it drives me insane. You say it's just a little, but it's causing me pain. The ads push the limits, they test my resolve. Life feels like a puzzle that I just can't solve. What is bugging you? Tell me, let it out. These little frustrations make us want to shout.
Okay, I'm fine now. Nothing's bugging me, and it all worked out
got
good.
that off my chest.
Good.
Yeah.
But now here's something that will bug you as we get you ready for the next week.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Headlines and Predictions.
Yeah, it's a really fun segment. We take actual news stories, truly ripped from the headlines, and we write our own hilarious punchlines to them. Except for this week. My God. Okay, I'm just going to jump right in. Thousands protested nationwide under the 5501 movement, opposing Trump-era immigration policies, the war in Gaza, and attacks on workers and unions. Demonstrators rallied in cities and towns calling out racism, sexism, and anti-worker policies. At Union Square, a speaker urged unity among working people and criticized scapegoating immigrants and students. Our enemies are not workers. And Trump is so full of shit, his enemas are not working, they said. That was awful.
No, that was good. That was good.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Chris. President Trump signed an executive order to cut funding for NPR and PBS, directing the Corporation for Public Broadcasting to eliminate direct and indirect support. He also ordered HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to investigate both networks for alleged employment discrimination. The CPB, which distributes $535 million annually to public media, filed a lawsuit after Trump dismissed 3 board members by email, arguing he lacked the authority to do so. In a response, PBS said that Sesame Street will now be brought to you today by the letters F and U.
Oh,
Chris.
Nice. Hey, thanks, Paul. A federal judge in Texas ruled that President Trump unlawfully used the Alien Enemies Act to expedite deportations, marking the first such decision. Judge Fernando Rodriguez, a Trump appointee, blocked its use against alleged members of Venezuela's Tren de Aragua gang. He stated the president cannot unilaterally declare foreign threats to justify removals. The Trump administration is now exploring whether it can classify suspected gang members as enemy combatants to detain them with fewer legal protections. And if that fails, to effectively remove all their rights, the administration plans to classify possible gang members as red state women. Paul?
Oh, man.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Chris.
Sure.
President Trump nominated National Security Advisor Mike Waltz as U.S. Ambassador for the UN, replacing the withdrawn nomination of Representative Elise Stefanik. Ugh, I hate her. The move follows a Signal group chat in which Waltz and officials discuss a potential military strike, while a journalist was accidentally included. Marco Rubio will temporarily replace Waltz as National Security Advisor, despite serving already 3 roles. And that's not even counting his daily duty of filleting Trump, Musk, and Putin.
Whoa.
Chris?
Hey, thanks, Paul.
I think he does that just for fun.
On the lighter side, Tien Kung Ultra won the humanoid robot half marathon in Beijing, finishing in 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 42 seconds after 3 battery swaps and a fall. Over 20 robots competed alongside 12,000 humans, aided by engineers and operators. Most robots faced falls or overheating, with one spinning in circles, crashing into a wall, and dragging its handlers. When asked how it felt about coming in first place, the winning robot flung its arms wildly and shouted, "Danger, Will Robinson." Paul.
Thanks, Chris. And finally, when Serendipity Books needed to move 9,000 books to a new location, more than 300 community members formed a human conveyor belt to help. In under 2 hours, the entire inventory was transferred alphabetically without the store closing for a single day. It was just a joyful experience, said one volunteer. Store owner Michelle Tuplin called the effort overwhelming, grateful for the support that wrapped around the block into the new space. Although more difficult, Tuplin chose this option over the MAGA method of just banning and burning the books.
Oh, nice.
Hold on a second.
Oh, here.
Okay, I'm done now. Okay, are you done?
Yeah,
Okay.
all finished.
Well, we did it, guys. We did it. We got you ready for the next week. And
Sure did.
You guys have a big week coming up. I know you do, Chris. And you were anxious at the beginning of the show to tell us about
Very.
next week. But I said, no, it's called Past Week Next Week,
Right.
not next week.
Past week.
Chris is next week.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have a, I don't got a job. I do have to tighten up and put the finishing touches on this training that I'm going to do for the Wholesale Specialty Insurance Association. I mentioned that we're getting the screens replaced on our screened-in porch, and then also going to be talking to house painters. We're going to get, our house is brick, so there's not a ton to paint, but we do need to get it repainted, a little wood rot taken care of, and so going to be.
That's exactly what I need a guy for, a little painting around my house. And,
Oh, really?
And with some wood rot.
Okay.
Are you using the Textures guy?
Not using him for that. I've got actually just had a painter call me during the show, so I'll have to call him back afterwards here.
Well, I haven't been doing good with picking my guys to help me out with.
Yeah.
So if you have a good one, let me know.
Hey, for like handyman work, the Textures guy I think is really good.
I have his number.
Yeah, so
It's
it's
5.
5. Anyway, I think that's about all I got.
Sounds
going
like a
on.
great week
Yeah, it's
coming
going to
up.
be awesome.
So your work list fell down, but your honey-do list. Yeah.
Nice. I would hate to be me right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I really would too. Boogie, you're going to Tampa. You got a football game. Getting married.
Nope.
You have a networking happy hour coming up every night.
Nope.
And you also have signing days every day this week.
Nope. Also wrong
What
again.
else is going on?
Not a lot going on. Probably the highlight of the week is the baby of the family finally turns 18.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Gabe finally turns 18 this week.
Oh man, all adults
So
now.
everybody's officially an adult now.
That's crazy.
So his ass got to start paying rent.
Yeah.
Are you going to make him pay rent?
No, of course not.
You know what's funny is that
He can start cooking though.
There you go.
My poor mother, the minute she turned 18 and she was still in high school, had to start paying rent.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's rough back then.
Yeah, that's tough.
I actually kind of miss those days. These kids get away with murder.
Yeah.
No, so his birthday is on the 7th. Yeah, so he turned into a big boy officially. And
Well, good for Gabe.
we're waiting this week to see if he is going to be able to leave early also to go off to and start training early with Ottawa.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so we'll figure that out, and we'll know that by next week.
Man.
And that's great. He turned 18 and all that good stuff. Next week, the only thing coming up is anxiety raising. Grad party.
Oh, the grad parties. Yeah.
That's it. So
I had a few invites trickle in. I think 2 grad parties I've been invited to. I really thought I was all done. I thought my kids were old enough that I was out of it, but still got a couple.
College
trickling in.
or high school?
I guess 2 college and a high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, is what I've been invited
Are you
to.
close enough with the people where you feel obligated to go?
That is a great question. I don't think I feel obligated, but I would kind of like to be supportive. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Believe it or not, I don't have too much. Oh, I do have a haircut on Wednesday.
Ooh.
So,
Man, eye doctor, dermatologist, hair doctor, you got a lot going on.
I don't look this good just by accident. There's a whole team of people. And hopefully I'll keep tinkering in around the pool and make it even better. I'm really excited that it's actually come along.
It's beautiful.
It's been a long time. Amy even asked this. It's been a year or 2 years.
Yeah.
So I have mentioned it on the show a couple times.
I think it's been brought up
because
before.
it has bugged me more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting. But the other thing that's really exciting is the questions that the texter gives us. And he says that people do agree that the segment is fun, headlines and prediction.
Oh.
So I appreciate that. He says, my favorite pigment is cobalt blue.
It's a good pigment.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
He asks, and I'm glad he's finally asking Boogie, bringing him into the conversation. Dear Boogie Nights, did you know there is a movie with your exact name?
There is not a movie with my exact name because it's spelled differently. But phonetically, it sounds the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jerk.
Okay, that's it. That's it for the show, guys. Take us away. Make us move away, Chris.
Sure. Yeah, we did a hell of a job today. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening to Past Week Next Week with Chris and Paul, starring Boogie. Did I say Chris's balls? Take 2. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening to Past Week Next Week with Chris and Paul, starring Boogie and introducing the texter. Since you love the program, please rate and review the podcast on your favorite podcast distributor. We'd love to hear from you. And you can contact us at 913-735-0060. Also, join the KCTK Facebook page. On behalf of Paul and Boogie and the texter, I'm Chris saying goodbye.
And I'm Balls. And on behalf of everybody, I would like to play a song to get us kind of ready for the next week. It's just a fun song. You guys can tell I'm down a rabbit hole of the 70s and cool looking dudes. Here's Andy Gibb with, what's the name of the song? I Just Want to Be Your Everything.
This is on my Yacht Rock playlist.
Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah.
It's a good one. Wow, I'm trying to figure out why you picked it.
Well, last couple weeks I had guys from the 70s with hair like that. Kind of that mellow 70s.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a young Luke Skywalker.
He is kind of Skywalker.
And like right now where we can't see his actual guitar, all we see is that strap across. It looks like the outfit he had on.
Yeah, he looks like he could be just walking along Tatooine.
Yeah. Looking for his 2 little crazy droids.
Yes.
Oh, now he's on a bike.
Look how nicely feathered his hair is. Oh, he's on a 10-speed.
I mean, if you look like that and your older brother was Barry Gibbs who write you a song,
yeah,
I mean, you're going to be a star, period.
Yeah.
You're probably going to bang Victoria Principal.
Ooh, who wouldn't want to?
Yeah.
Did the Bee Gees and or Andy Gibb ever think something that wasn't falsetto?
Yes. early in their time, and then they figured out they're really good at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
So,
have you seen the Bee Gees?
Oh, I did see that.
Documentary.
Yeah, I
so
didn't see
sad
the
at
whole
the end.
thing.
So sad at the end.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, you should watch it. Yeah.
Is it like recent, or was it on like one of those?
A couple
behind the
years
music?
ago. A couple years ago.
So is it on a platform?
It
like
is.
Netflix
yes.
or something? Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
But it's poor Barry Gibbs is there by himself.
Yeah,
and
just
all his
all
brothers
alone.
have died.
Oh.
This poor guy died of drug overdose when he was young.
Yeah. So I was going to say, he was the baby of the family. Was he ever officially in the Bee Gees?
I don't think so.
I don't think he was.
No, he was a lot younger than the rest of them.
I think he joined them for a Marvel team up from time to time, but he was never actually part of the group.
Marvel Team Up was the Thing, or was it Spider-Man?
His teeth look like Robin's.
He is a little Robin-ish
Looks like
with
his
his
big
mouth.
brother.
I think the team up was the Thing, and the 2-in-1 was Spider-Man.
Okay, or vice versa.
Or
right?
vice, yeah.
I used to love this type of music. I even liked, when I was a kid, Sean Cassidy. I think we've talked about that
Yeah,
before.
I had Sean Cassidy albums.
And it's pretty embarrassing.
His hair was very feathered as well. wasn't
Yes, it was. All that feathered back hair.
it? So this kid's big brother wrote all the stuff. Huh? How do you know that?
Yeah. Yeah, Barry Gibbs is one of the greatest pop songwriters there ever has been.
Producers.
Yep.
I wonder if they ever collabed with Frankie Valli. Can you imagine all that falsetto?
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Barry and Frankie are still at it. There's still time.
Oh
You know?
my gosh.
Maybe bring Smokey in there too.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, we got another round. I thought you had a good outro line there, but you know.
No, because in the 70s they faded things, remember?
They sure did.
Wasn't that weird?
Yeah.
In the song, they just faded it.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I miss the fade out.
I miss 70s.
And just when I listened to the fade out, I thought they're just going to keep